Hello and welcome back to Knights of the Old Republic. Last episode we escaped the Harbinger and Kreia got her hand cut off, and let's get to the Ebon Hawk. Why am I not firing? Come on. Droid impact armor. The door we're not going to open just yet. Come on. Why couldn't that have been something a little bit more interesting than junk?
Time to even the odds.
Now you kind of sort of see what I meant about this game requiring you to really thank you. But now you understand why you kind of sort of need to be a one-man army in this game. Because, quite frankly, your companions, the AI just plain stinks. Watch. Instead of taking a ranged option, he charges them. And instead of using, I don't know, the same thing here. Not to mention, until I pressed the button, I was not firing. Thank you. Thank you for using your droid component.
I hear you.
Now I am going to use the obvious droid.
I hear you.
Let's see here. Let's repair console. Access remote decontamination chamber. Also, if you don't have enough points to do that, just grab your breath mask and you'll be fine. Also, I have had the game glitch on me here before, where I was able to access the control panel up above, even though I should have been opening up the door. So you may want to save regularly. You also may want to go into solo mode here, so you don't get trapped. Ooh, a Dursteel underlay. Droid optimized interface. Alright, so this is your last chance of doing anything else in this platform. Because we're on rails the rest of the episode here. So I took a last minute save just in case anything goes wrong.
Quick! We're gonna need some time to fire up the engines. Let's give the laser turret a workout.
Oops. Didn't mean to explode that just yet. And yes, you can just kind of sort of sit here and just fire. They will walk right into the lasers. Pretty much. You just have to like kind of sort of pick a spot and... Oh, one of them got in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, good lord. Oh, we got a mess of them that actually made it inside.
We've got company.
Oh, huh. Only 2 made it in. Alright. Well, he's not there. Oh, right here. They drop anything?
All right, let's get out of here.
Where your hand? What happened?
There is no time. We must leave.
Planning on it.
If they hit us, we're dead. But if they keep missing us, we're dead. That's great odds. Somebody shut that trash compactor up.
Keep as much distance between us and them as you can.
I'm doing all I can, and that's not enough. What'd you do to make these guys so mad? Well, either they hit us and destroy us, or they hit an asteroid and make the whole field go nova.
Can we jump into hyperspace?
Not with all these asteroids around us. We'd enter hyperspace in pieces. We have to clear that field first. Thing is, we clear the field and they're gonna have a clear shot at us.
Alright, well, do your best and we'll get out of this yet.
What are the asteroids? They can be destroyed by us as well as them, can they not?
That'll take out the whole field, the colony, and maybe us. We might not even be able to jump to hyperspace in time.
Then we die here. Choose now.
There has to be another way. Keep evading them until we're clear of the field and jump.
Hold on! This is gonna get a little rocky. Well, now that we just killed a planet, maybe one of you can tell me what's going on. Because between assassin droids, a Sith Lord that looks like he sleeps with vibroblades, and being target practice for a Republic warship, I was better off in my cell.
The Republic warship was the Harbinger. It was seized on its way to Telos by the Sith. They sought you, Jedi.
Harbinger was on on its way to Telos?
Yes, to aid in the recovery effort there. Many roads lead to Telos, including ours.
Not like we have much of a choice, the Peragus astrogation charts being what they are.
It is where we must go, and where the Harbinger was bound before our unfortunate encounter on Peragus.
How'd you know I was on board the Harbinger?
You were difficult to find, but coincidence was on our side. When I learned that you were on the vessel, I knew the Sith would not be far behind. When we intercepted the Harbinger, it was crippled, drifting in space. It was a simple matter to board the vessel and rescue you. Unknown to me, however, the Sith were already on board. Just as we made the jump to hyperspace, they fired upon us, nearly destroying the Ebon Hawk.
That's an unusual set of coincidences.
True. But as one trained in the Force, you know that true coincidences are rare.
How did we get to Peragus?
I do not know how the Ebon Hawk was able to make it to Be silent. We're having a conversation here.
Says he repaired the ship and got us to Peragus.
Repaired this ship, my eye. Next thing you know, it's gonna claim credit for saving our skins. If that little noisemaker says it repaired the ship once, then it can prove it by doing it again. Go on, get!
So how come I don't remember you rescuing me?
Whatever occurred on board the Harbinger had rendered you unconscious. Though your thoughts were faint, I was still able to find you, sealed in one of the cargo holds.
So why are those Sith looking for me?
Because you are the last of the Jedi. Once you are dead, then they have won.
Last time I checked, I was not a Jedi. I was exiled from the But I was exiled from the Order.
Exile or not, the Sith believe you to be a Jedi Knight, and that is all that matters.
But the last? How can that be?
The Jedi Civil War destroyed the Jedi. By the war's end, barely 100 Jedi remained. Many fell in battle, and many more were seduced by Revan's teachings.
What about the Jedi on Dantooine and Coruscant?
The Jedi Academy on Dantooine is nothing more than a crater that echoes with the ghosts of dead Jedi. And the Jedi Temple on Coruscant lies empty. The waters in the Room of 1,000 Fountains have fallen still, in reverence to the fallen Jedi, and those now lost. Many Jedi blamed the teachings of the Jedi Masters for Revan's fall, and the civil war that followed.
If any of this... If there are any survivors, we have to warn them.
Perhaps, but they are Jedi no longer. If the Sith have not already slain them, then they will not help you, nor can you help them.
Then how do we stop the Sith?
That is not an easy question to answer. This threat is greater than you know, and I do not believe it is a battle that can be fought.
So what do you think we should do?
Look, enough with the we already.
We cannot hope to triumph against them alone. To stop them, you will need weapons, allies, and a teacher. In the end, I fear it may not be enough.
What do you mean?
You fought in the Mandalorian Wars, and it cost you everything. Are you willing to sacrifice as much again?
Excuse me. The Mandalorian Wars were my choice.
You are not listening to me. This is not like any field of battle you have ever fought in. Think carefully on your choice. If you choose to fight, if you choose war, it is a path few turn from once the first steps are taken. It carries with it a terrible price, and in the end you may find you have nothing left to sacrifice.
I have nothing to lose now. How bad could it be?
Like so many Jedi, you hear, but you do not listen. You have much to learn, but we have spoken long enough, and my wound pains me. If you have other questions, find me in the crew quarters. There we will speak more.
Hey, don't stop your long, boring rants on my account. I was just getting sleepy-eyed.
Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand of hers.
She seemed well enough for someone who had just lost her hand.
I think she was barely keeping it together. I'm surprised she's able to stand with all that pain rolling off of her.
What are you talking about?
Are you blind? If I were her, I'd be screaming like a stuck Minok. Well, I mean a very strong, manly Minok. I think she's just too proud to show any weakness. Especially in front of you.
That's odd.
In case you hadn't noticed, she won't say 2 words to me, but she'll talk your ear off any chance she gets. What you think matters to her. A lot. She wants you to respect her. Besides, we haven't got much else to do until Telos.
When did you get so sensitive?
Oh, don't give me that. All it takes is being around people enough to read them. You should try it sometime.
I'll go see if I can help. like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And as always, may the Force be with you.